Since the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem, Jewish prayer on the Temple Mount has been restricted and prohibited non-Muslims from praying there. It has been under Muslim control and the site of the Muslims' sacred Dome of the Rock. Yearly, during Ramadan, many Muslim followers flock there to pray, but this year could be quite different and it's not going over very well. Ramadan for the Muslims this year is February 28th through March 29th. Ramadan is supposed to be a time of fasting, reflection, prayer, and community for Muslims around the world. Usually their traditions are uninhibited. As per usual, the Temple Mount is under Muslim control. But given the events of the last 17 months, control is shifting and security is beefing up. Last year, around 120,000 came to pray at the Dome. That will not be the case this year. Israel has announced that it is restricting access to the Temple Mount by limiting the number of people to 10,000 people who have submitted a request ahead of time. No prisoners released recently from Israeli custody would be granted permission. Also, the ages of the people would be preferable older and younger Muslims. An official policy being decided by the IDF and others has yet to be published. It would seem the Israel-Hamas war has done the Palestinians no favors. The consequences are starting to be felt as a matter of fact. Oddly, not much has been heard from the president of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, in a while. Instead, the Times of Israel is reporting what Hamas is threatening, which is violence en masse to get the Temple Mount, quote, by any means, unquote. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of going there for fasting, reflection, and prayer? Some would say it is so, but the call has gone out regardless by a proxy of the Palestinian Authority, an arm of the Palestinians. Even if Hamas, Hezbollah, and Abbas have been pushed back, there is something that can be said for those backed into a corner. It could get volatile within days. Actually, it already is. The Jerusalem Post reported a foiled 100-kilogram boom attack in the West Bank. Yeah, if this device wouldn't have been discovered, it would have produced significant damage, potentially destroying buildings, causing injuries and fatalities, and generating flying debris. The need for security right now around Jerusalem is justified. Meanwhile, Sigrid Kaag is scurrying about championing the last chance for a two-state solution. Other news venues even desperately publish a map that no one wanted to see 20 years ago. She expresses her wishes via the UN, even amidst the demands by Gantz to establish a state inquiry into October 7th. Peace is definitely not on the menu for Ramadan this year. Surely a two-state solution is deranged. All eyes will be on Jerusalem for the foreseen several weeks. It isn't just unstable, it's prophecy. That's all I have for you today, folks. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you soon.